What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate those of you that were hanging out waiting on the stream to start. Those of you watching the replay, though, make sure to subscribe, turn on all notifications, and eventually, after about 14 days, you'll be able to take part in these live chats right along with us. So, sorry for the extra 30-second countdown. Finishing my fourth meal of the day. Whoever tells you that bulking is fun, they're not doing it right, because it's miserable to eat all this damn food. So, let me wrong getting results, but Jesus Christ. It's rough eating all these meals. 4 meals in, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Christ. But anyways, I appreciate those of you for hanging out. So this is actually a sister brand to the Gate Parfums. If you're familiar with the Gate fragrances, this is 2 fragrances from their collection. They reached out to me, asked me if I was interested in checking them out. So why the hell not? So seems like a very oceanic coastal vibe. I didn't pick these. These 2 were sent at random. So I figured we'd check them out together in the live stream, right? And then ended up going with Blue Noir Parfum, Eau de Parfum from Narciso Rodriguez today. Had some running around to do. So I went with something on the safer side. I was going to wear Black Prestigium today. I was in office settings for a little bit today. So I was like, that's a little too bold of a fragrance for where I was going to be heading. So I figured I'd go with the safer play. Smells great. Why the hell not? So good stuff. Citrus is vetiver, very fresh. Woody and versatile, as expected. I hope everybody's having a great New Year's Day. Make sure to hit that thumbs up on your way in. We'll start around the 10-minute mark, roughly. Let's see who's doing what here in the chat. 100 Silent Ways, wearing Elysium Parfum. Hope everyone has a safe New Year's. Excited for 2024, as am I, sir, as am I. What's going on, Neil? Azad EDT, wearing Arabian Night Gold label. Happy New Year's to you as well, Kaylin. Bertus Vanilla Oud, I hope you're enjoying it. Days Bahara Blue, it reminds me of Leighton. Happy New Year. Running the New Year with Grand Soiree. Can't go wrong there. Then woke up and sprayed Carlisle for breakfast. Pure XS for lunchtime. Can't wait to see what new content you'll bring us this year. As am I, sir. As am I. I'm always excited to check out some new fragrances, which is what we're doing here today, obviously. For you members, we're doing our member live stream. I was under the weather. I slept like half of the day yesterday. Was pretty under the weather yesterday, so that's why we moved the member stream from New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. So we're doing that after this at 5 o'clock Central. We'll be doing the wheel spins and all that good stuff for you members that are here. Percival, Happy New Year's to you as well, Adolfo. Happy New Year's, Zach. Wearing Camaro Omen tints. Yes, so I can't put the review out just yet. I'm not filming the review just yet because it's not time. I did put the note card up on a second post on the community page. Any of you that are waiting for a review before you do any pre-orders, totally wait. Look, this pre-order started today. Nobody's has to pre-order anything they don't want to. If you want to wait till samples are available after it launches, totally do that first. I would encourage you. The pre-sales basically for those that are fans of the brand and pretty much go after all of George's releases. That's what the pre-sales are for. And this is one of those rare times that he let the code stay active. So not only is it a pre-sale price, but TLTG Zhead saves you another 10% on top of that. So thank you, George, for allowing that to happen. Most of the time, that is not the case. It's a pre-sale price, and then when it goes to regular price, the code becomes active again. So he allowed that to be something special this time to start the new year. So I'm thankful for that. I'm always trying to get the best deals I can for you guys. Obviously, I do make a small commission from that. It is affiliated, but that's the cheapest you'll be able to get it, pre-sale price plus 10% off. I mean, thank you, George, No sin of the day yet. Been deep cleaning the whole house all day, starting off fresh in the new year. Hey, that's a great attitude and a great outlook, my man. Best wishes, Bois Imperial by Essential Parfums. Jordan had it right. It's a better Ganymede. It is more affordable, too. It's more affordable, and it's more wearable. It's not as, not necessarily challenging, not as kind of off the wall as Ganymede, but it's in the same vein. It's the same perfumer. It's a similar DNA. Happy New Year's to you as well, DJ. Wearing Danye. Excellent choice. Josh, Happy New Year, sir. On my way to the gym, wearing Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. Damn good choice. Damn good choice, my man. Boundless is on the menu. Great choice. Givenchy Play Intense. Never tried it. Joel, great to see you. Oud After Dark by Amarud. Never tried that one. Supposed to be on a no-buy for 3 months, but had to order Black Rose. When can we see that bottle? Not yet, unfortunately. And speaking of, sorry, I had to do that real quick because it was behind my chair because I wore it yesterday. So just in case my chair turns, I don't want to do anything I'm not supposed to do, unfortunately. Because until the man gives me the blessing to show everything, he wants to build some anticipation, as proper marketing would be. I mean, any business, that's how they should do it. Build some anticipation. Let some details come out over the days following, you know. So, but how about that logo, though? Just know that rose logo with the Z comes directly from the center portion of the plate on the 4-ounce bottle. And for those of you that were wondering, 2-ounce bottles, just like with Orem, 2-ounce bottles have print on the back that are frosted to come through. Plates are only on the 4-ounce bottles. So, which this plate's his best work to date. Solage, I did see your IG post. Gladiator Oud by Electimus, Happy New Year's to you as well. So I figured we'll probably have a pretty intimate crowd here because it's a very lesser known new niche brand as far as the topic. So I don't anticipate us having too big of a crowd. I'm thinking 50, 60 people like we have now is probably going to be what it is. So we're going to be a very intimate crowd. And I appreciate you guys being here. We'll jump into it here in just a few more minutes. Try to get caught up as best I can. Happy New Year to you as well. The bidding war. So they pulled MJF off of the roster page, but they're really playing it. Because look, I don't care what anybody says. He re-signed. They can keep selling it and working us all they want. He re-signed. They pulled him off the roster page because he needs surgery. He needs time off. I'm thinking by summer, he's going to make some big return. You're going to have the Adam Cole and the Kingdom and all of them running amok for a while. And Adam Cole is probably going to have I think Samoa Joe is going to be a transitional champion for when Adam Cole gets healthy. And then the return will be MJF to get his revenge on Adam Cole. That's going to be 2024's storyline. Mark my words. Kind of laid back. We didn't really do anything because she's just getting over sick. She got me sick, so I was kind of under the weather yesterday. So really a whole bunch of nothing ended up happening yesterday. Excuse me, guys. A little random itch on my back. So we didn't really do anything. Bond number 9, New Harlem. Other than me losing the Super Bowl in my Dynasty League. Didn't work out. My cousin won again. That's his 6th championship, the bastard. Out of 13 years, he's got 6 of them. I've only got 3. I was going for my 4th championship. That's now our 7th Super Bowl against each other. That's the 7th time we matched up in the Super Bowl in my Dynasty League. Now, not all 6 of his wins came on me. Not all 3 of my wins came on him. But between the two of us, we got 9 Super Bowls out of 13. It's crazy. He's got the majority, obviously. Happy New Year's to you as well. Never tried that one, but Happy New Year's to you, Leroy. Side effect, atomic, rose, and high frequency. All right. I think it's better than Sauvage because I do like the additional fruitiness. It's pretty much almost identical to Sauvage plus mango. It's very good. Signature Rosé in honor of my Black Rose pre-order. Kevin, so I'll tell you guys this. I was on the phone with George earlier. And I told him I kind of came up with a classification for it, like a resin rose. And he actually changed it on the website to a resin rose because it is a super resinous, dark rose smell. So those of you that have seen the note breakdown, the oud is not prominent. It is not some funky oud. It's not some typical oud rose fragrance. I don't want you guys to think that. It's a peppered, smoky, oriental, dark rose. There's 3 different types of rose here. There's labdanum, which is a rock rose oil, basically. So that offers a different type of rose ambery tone on top of the Halfeti black rose and some Bulgarian rose. It's almost like the other side of the coin to Signature Rosé because it is not the same kind of rose. It's not even the same rose aromas. Like it's not a fresh, jammy kind of rose. It's a very dark, like hefty peppered spice, super smoky, resinous, dark, rich woods. Like can't wait to give you guys the full review, but this is me giving you more than I've given you before. But like I said the other day in a live stream, I'm more excited to do this review than I was for Orem and Coco Loco because even though I really like those, especially Coco Loco, this is my favorite release he's put out in a long time. More than Leather Tobacco. And you guys know how Leather Tobacco's my number 2. Not anymore. Now it's this and Rosé are kind of 1A and 1B, and Leather Tobacco's moved to 3rd. Because I don't think anything can knock Signature Rosé off its purpose. My bad. I accidentally touched the wire, so it's going through the webcam right now. Testing. Okay, we're back. I accidentally touched the wire on my microphone, so it muted the audio. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, you just like you, a lot of you guys are excited to pre-order it. I'm excited. I can't wait to tell you guys more about it and show you. I really want to show you that bottle. That's what's killing me, because it's a real work of art. Le Male Parfum's fantastic. We're at 11 minutes. We need to go ahead and just skip ahead. Totally different. They're absolutely nothing alike. Nothing alike. Definitely check out my reviews on them to hear the difference in the scent profiles, because we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me skip ahead a little bit. Sorry, I got to skip like this, guys. I hope you feel better soon, Paul. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good either yesterday. I slept on the couch with football on most of the day yesterday. All right, so let me get down closer to the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and jump into this first one. I have not, thank for that pre-order, forgot about it, just put it through looking. Yeah, so I'm glad, like I was saying earlier, I'm glad he allowed the 10% code to happen this time, because he normally doesn't do that with the pre-order prices. So I guess let's go with Magnetic Monaco. So I haven't looked at note breakdowns, so I don't really know what to expect out of this. The bottles are gorgeous. I haven't opened the package. I'm just talking about the images of the bottle. So very detailed work on the box sleeve. Look at that color scheme. So the moniker that they have for the brand is inspired by the romantic mystique of ocean voyages. Viage offers an invitation to indulge in the alluring aromas that pay tribute to the cherished cities of the world. Our scents are an ode to the joy of adventure and a love letter to the journeys that ignite our senses and shape our lives. They're extrait de parfums. Okay. And there's a link with a code down below. It's not an affiliate link or code or anything like that. It's just there for convenience for you guys if you want to get a sample or something like that. I love that color blue. Looks very good. Magnetic side of the box. Yep. And here we go. Housed right in the middle with the foam cut out. Nice weight to the bottle. Not super heavy, but doesn't feel cheap either. Let's see if the cap holds. Holds really well. Some type of some form of plastic of some kind. Doesn't click into place, but it holds decently. Let's see what kind of atomizer we're working with here. Good stuff. Ooh, it's a little powdery. Touch of sweetness, some citrus. Let's give that a spray. So this isn't just a typical fresh fragrance. This is a rich fragrance. It's got some oomph to it. A dark musk to it. Woodiness. Not what I was expecting. I mean, I don't really know what I was expecting other than this kind of coastal look and theme to everything. I was thinking watery aquatics. Not the case. There is a bright, watery freshness, though. It's powdery and musky, woodsy. It's like a sharp lemon, maybe. This is a vibrant fragrance. There's a sweetness here, but it's not like, I can't attribute it to a fruity note like an apple or something like that. It's a little sugary, like a sugar note is the sweet type of smell that I'm getting. Like an actual like sugar cane or brown sugar potentially, or just straight up sugar. Something like that. It's sugary, but it's not overdone. Like it's not the main thing I smell, but I definitely can pick up this sugary sweet smell. It's like a sugared lemon that's still very fresh and has a wateriness to it at the same time. Okay, then let's pull up the website. Whoops. Yeah, fragrances. Whoops. I think I got ahead of myself and went to type in too fast. I did it again. We'll go. Do a screen share. See, I don't even have the screen share set up. I was eating. I was eating at the time. All right, so here we go. All right, so cruise line. That's the theme we're going for here. Let's go ahead and switch that to US dollar. So they do offer a discovery kit. Let's see what we're looking at with discovery kits. before we dive into, they got a lot of offerings from that. They got 10 offerings. Where's the discovery kit though? I want to see this discovery kit. Maybe if I click right there. There we go. 7621. Now that's before any discount codes, but yeah, it's 10 offerings from the house. Yeah, the entire house is available. Similar presentation style. I like how they went full featured theme to match the bottles and everything. So let's see what we're working with here. I went with Magnetic Monaco first. So again, it's like a sugary lemon, watery fresh, musky woodsy is what I'm getting from this. Embark on a fragrant journey through the glitz and glamour of Monaco and Monte Carlo with our captivating fragrance, Magnetic Monaco. This perfume captures the essence of principality known for the opulence, elegance, and magnetic allure of the French Riviera. Okay. Indulge in the allure of the French Riviera with Magnetic Monaco, whether you're strolling along the harbor, savoring gourmet cuisine, or taking in the sights and sounds of glamorous principality. I got stuck on the word for some reason. This perfume is your olfactory key to captivating the charm of Mexico. Top notes of grapefruit, spices, and exotic floral notes. Heart notes of carnation, lily of the valley. Base notes of woody notes, amber, ambroxan, vanilla, and musk. So I don't know what's giving me this sugary sweet smell, but it's got this distinctive sugary sweetness. Clearly, it's the grapefruit that I'm mistaking for lemon, but there's a sharp citric. It was almost lemon-like. That's why I thought lemon. So grapefruit, that makes sense. The spices are probably enhancing the sharpness of it because they'll give that zest when you get spices with citrus most of the time. And nothing distinctive about these floral notes other than that fresh powdery smell that I was getting. I literally, even out in the air, I got a powdery smell. So I'm not surprised to see there's some floral notes, but woody notes definitely stand out. And the musk. Definitely get plenty of musk. So it's not like mind-blowingly good, but it does smell of very good quality. And it definitely reminds me of like vacation time in the summer. Not necessarily a beach vibe, but a warm summer's day, casual day type of appeal to it. I gotta say, this sweet and zesty grapefruit smell, the sweet zesty citrus that's hanging in the top is really nice. The opening on this is actually really, really nice. And it doesn't remind me of anything. So that's always a huge added plus when it's not like, this is kind of like that, or this is kind of like this. It doesn't remind me of anything. There's no real challenge here. It's very much, I don't want to say an Italian style fragrance, but how it said Monaco and French Riviera, that's kind of, that makes sense with other fragrances themed after that, because I've never been to these places, but other fragrances that have the similar theme, they tie into a similar style without smelling like the same fragrances. Like this doesn't smell like Mancera French Riviera. For anybody that may be thinking that, no, they don't smell the same at all. There's something sugary sweet about this. Maybe it's just the particular vanilla note. I don't know. It's very good. It's a 7.5 out of 10. It's very good. I don't deem it as super special, but I do like it quite a bit. This is highly wearable stuff right here. And it's really pumping off of the skin. I got to say, early on, of course, it's still early on, so it's going to be bright, but I got to say there's an addictive quality to it, though. I keep wanting to smell it. I do like this. I do like this. I think 7.5 out of 10 for a first impression. I think that's a good rating with potential for that rating to grow through wearing experiences. But Magnetic Monaco is actually pretty damn good. I think it's a very safe play from them. Now, I don't know what we're looking at with Beaming Buenos Aires. The name's a bit more involved. Maybe the fragrance is a bit more involved. But this is a very safe play from them that also provides a little bit of uniqueness. So I think it's a safe move to try the house. If you want to see what kind of the theme of the house is about, this kind of encapsulates that mantra that we read on the back of the box. I don't know. We haven't really talked about it. I'm not going to sit there and ask him what his storyline's looking like coming up. I don't ask him stuff like that. I don't try to like pry stuff out of him. Anything he wants to offer, of course, I want to hear, but I don't try to pry anything out of him. Sounds like a winner. Have you tried indie house called Prisma Fragrances? I have not. No, definitely not. Have not tried them. Lost championship 2 between Derrick Henry and only scoring 4, and my tight end 1.5 Olave. Yeah, lost by 12. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. So let's see. Oh wow, yeah, YouTube, man. It shows 9 likes. I gotta refresh it. I don't know why it's been doing that lately. I need to slide this over too. It's like a way over. There we go. So 51 likes. Okay. Mr. Bean, I got Chanel Laurent Cologne. Cologne Sport. That's a good one. It's a banger. I agree. Good to see you, Spencer. Haven't decided on the sin of the day yet, but leaning towards Wajan. On another note, I picked up a bottle of Banana Republic Midnight Hour. I haven't tried that one yet. That's their newest one. Tart, slightly inky mango skin and green leaf on top. Ooh, bet that is good. I'll get it eventually. One of these days, I'll come across it and I'll get it. I always grab those Banana Republic fragrances. Kind of a spicy vetiver mid with a woody base, some non-challenging oud and leather. Mango skin note stays throughout the life of the fragrance. Maybe the best Banana Republic yet. It's pretty high praise. Happy New Year's, Rick. I hope you're having a great day, my man. Good to see you. What's going on, TLTG Family Center Days? Rifakat layered with suits by Fragrance World. Unbelievable. I bet that is pretty good. Herbapora. Okay. Happy New Year's to you as well, Dan. Guys, I'm starting a channel this year. Ross has been a big motivation to me. My first video is the best quality. I'm guessing there's supposed to be an N where that space is. Shit happens to me all the time, too. I totally get it. Isn't the best quality or sound I needed, but hey, everybody starts somewhere. If you go look at my first video, they look nothing like my current videos. Just start. It's all good, Sally. It lasted all day. I took a shower at like 9 hours in, and it was still going. I mean, it wasn't strong, but I wouldn't call it a faint skin scent either. It was good, doing pretty good for me. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one. Let's see what we're working with Beaming Buenos Aires. No clue what to expect. Once again, I have not looked at any notes or anything. I'm liking the presentation style, the theme of the brand. And like I said before, I think Magnetic Monaco is a good representation of the mission statement and the theme to the house. So let's see if this builds upon it or does its own thing. But same bottle style. Nothing really different, just a different name on the bottle, basically. I do like the quality of the bottles, though. Go on the wrist here, top of the forearm, see what we're working with. Rose. It smells like rose. Take that back. It's something tropical. It's much more tropical. It's a fruity floral opening. And I might be crazy here, but I think there's an oud note here. I think there's a dry oud smell is what I'm getting here. I could be wrong. Obviously, I could always be wrong. But it comes across like a dry, woody oud smell. Tropical fruits and florals. This one is much more of an island vibe than Magnetic Monaco was. So Beaming Buenos Aires is much more of a tropical scent profile, whereas Magnetic Monaco is a great everyday wear. This is much more like feet in the sand, cocktails by the beach. Even though it's not boozy, like it still gives that feeling. A little powdery and a hint of spice. Super curious about this one. Let's go ahead and get into that and see what the hell the notes are on here. I'm liking this one more, by the way. Let's see, where is it at? Here we go. Argentina's cosmopolitan capital city and a popular tourist destination. That makes sense why it's tropical. Most famous for its presidential palace and Plaza de Mayo, one of the two. Buenos Aires is also known for colorful shops and houses that line its neighborhoods. Evoke the spirit of Argentina's capital. Experience the vibrant soul of Buenos Aires, Argentina's cosmopolitan gem with our exquisite fragrance. This perfume captures the essence of the city, famous for a grand presidential palace. Yada yada yada. Okay, let's just get to the notes. Hibiscus damask rose. So it definitely does have rose. Hibiscus is definitely the sweetness, because hibiscus is a very sweet floral. I've learned over the many perfumes I've smelled with a prominent hibiscus. It's a nice, juicy, sweet floral note. Then you have mint. So there's the brightness, musk, cinnamon, vanilla, leather, spicy. I guess that means spicy notes because there is a little spicy tone that I got up front, and ambrette, which is more musk, a different type of musk, basically. Ambrette, musk mallow, kind of an ambery, musky type of smell. It's a little bit, I find it to be a little bit drier of a musk, which kind of makes sense here because this is quite musky for being as like I'm surprised there's no tropical fruit here because it has a tropical smell. And I'm sure that's because of the hibiscus. The mint, even though it doesn't specifically smell minty, that's definitely giving the freshness. That's the only note here that could be giving this freshness that I'm smelling. I don't get a heft of cinnamon and whatever spicy notes, but there's a light spice. Like seeing cinnamon and spicy notes, you would think it'd be a lot of spice, and maybe as it dries, it gets spicier, but up top, it's just a little bit underneath. This is all about a rich musk, bright freshness, a little dry with these tropical florals. Because even the damask rose, like it's more hibiscus than damask rose. So it really has this tropical feel. It's an odd combination because it's a dry, musky spice smell with sweet tropical florals. It's not a marriage of notes I would typically think would go well together, but this is actually a more interesting scent. This is by far the interesting scent of the two that I have here. A less safe play, if you will, but still not a challenge. I'm sure that leather accord is going to come in more. I don't distinctively get a ton of leather here, but that's probably adding to that dry, musky tone that I am getting. There is a heaviness sitting at the base of this aroma. It's even a touch funky. This one's interesting. This is a good one. This strikes me as a bit more situational, and I think it's a better evening fragrance in the summertime. I think this would be a stunning option for summer nights out. Buenos Aires, Beaming Buenos Aires. I like this. I like this a lot. This one's 8 out of 10. This one's great. It's not mind-blowingly good to get in that 9 out of 10 territory, but it's definitely a little bit of a cut above Magnetic Monaco, where this is a safe play. This one's a little bit more of a challenge. This one's got a little bit more intrigue. It's more of a conversation piece between the two. Wildly different personalities and profiles, to where the two, like this was a strategic move sending me these two, because they can go hand in hand, your daytime and your evening. Good move. Good move sending me these two in particular. That's a man that thought out what he wanted to send to me, because I didn't pick him. I'm going to go with 8 out of 10. Yeah, this is definitely a cut above with Beaming Buenos Aires. I like this one more. I could see this being a little polarizing for people, though. Again, it's not the safe play that Magnetic Monaco is. This is a safe spot to start if you just want to dabble in kind of what the brand's about with their quality and their blends. This is a safe fragrance. There's probably going to be some people that may not like it. I do like that. Like this musky, spicy, dry smell with hibiscus and rose. Man, it just doesn't sound right. And kind of a little awkward when you smell it, but I like it. I like the strange fragrances. This is kind of a strange fragrance that ties into a tropical feel with a more grounded, slightly animalic fragrance. Like there's some animalic tones to this with hibiscus and mint. Just what an odd combination. It works. Totally works. Let's get caught up in this chat. All right, where was I? Isn't this profile I'm chatting on? Well, just let us know when the time comes. You try anything from Goldfield and Banks? Funny that you say that. I just recently got Purple Suede. Quite nice. Very much ombre leather meets some white florals. It's a little bit of a lactonic feel as well. Another one, very interesting fragrance. Subscribers talked me into buying that one on the live stream. There you go. Yeah, drop the link to the channel in the chat. Everybody go check you out, man. Ooh, Blue Notes, excellent choice. Happy New Year's to you as well. Sally knows it all. No worries, man. Just drop a link. Yeah, drop the link in the chat. Everybody's saying hello. Well, I'm glad you get to experience it. I'm glad you get to experience it, man. Let's see. Dolce & Gabbana, the one, intense EDP. I like challenging, but smell good. And look, I wouldn't sit here and call it challenging. For some, it might be, but I appreciate something that steps outside the box and isn't too wild of fragrance. It's not too wild, but it has animalic tones while still being tropical. That's an interesting marriage of notes, like I was saying. You have a good one as well, Sean. Happy New Year's to you, Mike. Under the weather. Yeah, I was under the weather yesterday. I got this from WWEshop.com. I have a purple and yellow World Championship Wrestling one. I have the blue and pink Bash at the Beach logo hat. I have all three of them. Quality build. It's official WWEshop.com merchandise. I got the Homage brand WCW Nitro shirt. And I got Raw as War as well. I got a bunch of stuff coming from Pro Wrestling Tees. So I got 2 orders, actually, that are coming from ProWrestlingTees.com. Watch Sense, good to see you, sir. Creed Aventus, I mean, you can't go wrong there, right? Try Bohemian Lime from them. I still haven't gotten around to it. No, but he didn't fill a shit ton of bottles. It'll be one of those things where when he's out of stock, it might be a little while before it comes back around, but it'll be a regular fragrance. Like if he sells through the stock here in 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be a little while before you see it again, but it'll come back, you know, whenever he goes to refilling more fragrances, which I don't know when. But yeah, the Dan, not the man. I didn't even realize what profile. Great to see you, sir. I hope you're having a happy New Year's. No, he would have announced it as a limited run if he was. Scent of the Day's Leather Tobacco, excellent choice. I think my next cheapie buys will be Kenzo Ohm EDT, Maritime Voyage, Artisan Blue, Artisan Teal. Decent houses tend to be better. Hey, man, that's 4 really good. That's 4 that I really like. That's some good choices. We know. Drop the link, though. That's what I'm saying. Drop the link. Or the burner account that's on Joey's stream all the time. Drop the link. Shout outs to Montrese. So let's see. I'll try to look it up. Sally knows it all. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe. I'm your 4th subscriber. Copy, and I'll put it in the chat for you. So anybody who wants to go check my man Sally out, he's got 1 video up. Definitely go check his video out. But links in the chat, guys. Sally knows it all. He put Mini Niche Fragrance Haul was his first video. Got a Midsummer's Dream, Pegasus, and what is that? Oud Pashima from Montal. Never tried that one. Trash or Fire. I see the emojis. All right, I like it. I'm going to check it out later. So I got 2 streams. After we do this one at 5 o'clock Central, we got the member stream. So I won't be able to check it out for a little while. Oof. Man, I remember when I bought my tester bottle, it was like $40 on eBay. They were all over eBay. You could get testers of 75 ml. I think it's discontinued now. eBay is going to be your best bet. Really want the plate, but I think I'm going to opt for the 2 ounce. Never had a rose smell before. Used to love. So this is a very dark, spicy, very, 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 very spicy rose. That's why I like it so much. It's a super spicy floral. Like I said, a resin rose. It's very resinous, oriental rose fragrance. It's fan-freaking-tastic. I can't wait for you guys to try it. I can't wait to do my full review. I mean, I'm giving you kind of a brief synopsis here of what it is randomly through the stream. Club de Nuit Intense Man. Me as well, sir. Me as well. Be something worth the price of 130 US. Yeah, I mean, that's just a few dollars more than what I paid for 100 ml. It's a vanilla that you could wear every day. It's not super creamy. It's not crazy sweet. It's not very powdery. Like, even though the heart notes are full of florals, it's not some super flowery fragrance. Like, that no breakdown can be a little deceptive, at least the way it comes across to me. I mean, if you click the member area on the channel page, you should be able to, it should tell you as soon as you click it what level tier you're at and ask if you'd like to upgrade, I think, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure. No, to go up in tiers, it costs more. Yeah, to go up in different tiers and be eligible for different things, it costs more. That's why there's different tiers. It's not something you graduate into. It's you got to pay to go to the. You got to pay if you want to be in those tiers. Is what it comes down, because that money goes into the fragrances that get purchased. That's like, because we've reached a certain number for the Hall of Fame and above tier. That's why we have 2 niche fragrances that are going this month. And then the people in that tier, they're also eligible because we do those spins first, and then your name gets pulled off the wheel, and there's a different wheel for the all-star tier with those 3 spins. So everybody that didn't win anything in the first 2 niche tiers is still eligible for those as well, with everybody that's in the $9 tier, $9.99. Yeah, that was very generous of him, for sure. Good to see you, Nick. Somebody told me not to buy Haltane or don't. I would say if it interests you, get a sample. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Who cares what I think? You know what I mean? Seriously. Like, if it interests you, by all means, get it on your skin and smell it and see what you think about it. Don't let anybody talk you in or out of something that interests you. You know, whether that's something you read or a video you watch. Don't let anybody talk you in or out of something. Even if it's something I don't like, don't mean you will. If it's something I love, don't mean you will. Got to keep that in mind. Man, just have fun with it. That's the tip. Just have fun with it. Do it for the passion. Do it for the passion. Do it for the fun. Do it because you're enjoying doing it. That's the most important advice I can give you. When you're starting out, just enjoy what you're doing. You'll polish things and evolve the way you should and want to over time. Don't go into it with any expectations. Let anything that comes of it just be a byproduct of your passion and your fun, the fun you're having. Let it be that, man. I've only seen it work for one person get into this space with wanting to, feel important and make money and not care about the viewers. I've only seen that work for one person so far. Most of the time, aside from the one exception, it doesn't work out when you go in with that energy. I'm not saying you are. I just want to make sure to throw it out there, man. Just have fun with it. Seriously. New member. Hell yeah. What tier? All-star. So yeah, you'll be able to jump in on, because I was going to close it off. So at the end of this stream, because I'll be setting up the wheel for these. So it's not one of those like last minute, like, hey, I just signed up 5 minutes ago, add me to the wheel. So the end of this stream is the cutoff for sure for this member stream for a little while from now, for literally in 1 hour. 1 hour? Yeah. I got it set for 5, I believe. But welcome. You're definitely more than welcome to come hang out, and you might win. So for those of you that don't know, what was voted on for the first prize with the niche tier, far and wide, everybody wanted a 4 ounce of signature Aurum. Here you go, sealed signature Aurum. So Black Prestigium. So I picked the second spin, and it's a 4 ounce bottle of Mancera Black Prestigium. It doesn't come in until tomorrow. So you're still going to win it. Whoever wins it's going to win it, and I'll send it out as soon as I get their information. If that's to do it tomorrow, I'll send it out tomorrow. And then the first prize that was voted on, that won by a narrow, not a super narrow margin, but only by a little bit for the $9.99 tier. This year's release from Brioni, Eau de Parfum Essential, beautiful, fresh, green, lightly spiced fragrances. This is good stuff. This is a good release. And then the second prize, get that out of the way. Second prize spin, we went with another bottle of Missoni Wave this month. So we did that last month as well. Another bottle of Missoni Wave. And then the third prize spin is the mystery package that I like to put together with niche and designer decants and samples. I put a bunch of stuff in there. Anybody that's won the mystery package can tell you I put a bunch of shit in there, a bunch of cool stuff. So welcome. Happy New Year's to you as well. That's an excellent clone. That's an excellent clone of Tobacco Vanille. Okay, just checking. It's not, though. It is totally not those prices. Somebody else said in the last live stream that was the case for them as well. Yeah, because I'm looking at it, $4.99, $9.99, $24.99, $149. It's, I don't know what's up. Do you have your settings set to a different currency or something, like in a different country for your location? Because it could be something like that. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Thanks to others for the generosity. Yeah, so every member can come hang out in the stream. It's just certain tiers are eligible for the fragrance giveaways. See, I exchanged myself for Lamal Elixir. Myself smells good, but I love my nighttime scents. Unless someone here wants to exchange myself for Tonka Cola. Ooh, yeah, I would take Tonka Cola over myself. Snap of a finger. I'd quick. Which I like myself. I mentioned it in today's video. I very much like myself, but I like Tonka Cola more. So that comes down to if you've tried Lamal Elixir and you know you like it more, hell yeah, whichever one you like more, go for it. If myself doesn't speak to you enough to where you're like, yeah, I'm going to keep it, and somebody wants to make a trade with you, hell yeah, why not? At the end of the day, you got to enjoy what you're wearing. So I mentioned it in today's video, actually. There's more depth to Sport 2021. There's more going on. There really is. Dior Homme 2020 is straightforward, very woodsy, aromatic. It doesn't have a lot of depth. It's a straightforward scent. It's pretty linear, but it's a really good, versatile fragrance. Whereas Sport 2021, the aldehydes and the citrus give it a brighter opening. You still have that woody nuance. Like it still smells like the same woody core DNA of Dior Homme 2020, but you also get this bright pink pepper note, the elemi resin that's tied to pretty much the whole line of Sport flankers. All four of them, I think, have had elemi. And the biggest difference for me is the frankincense does pop on my skin. I do get a nice, slightly roasted, smoky wood kind of note. I like Sport 2021 a little bit more. Not much more. It's marginal, but it's not here anymore. I had them right here. It's really good. I think it's slightly superior. If I had to pick one, I would take Sport over regular Homme 2020. But Homme 2020 is fantastic too. You're good either way. You have info about Germany delivery, please share, and thanks for. Oh yeah, as soon as it's open, because that's the thing. There's no German deliveries or anything right now because Zaharoff's not completely open in Europe yet. I'll share that info whenever George is fully opened and he lets me know. I'll let you guys know for sure. No worries, man. No worries. Trade holds good value. There you go. For the members, yeah, the members only live stream is in a little while. Oh, upgraded to Hall of Fame. All right, so you're in for the 4 ounce of Aurum, or if you don't win that, you got a chance at the second spin with 4 ounce bottle of Black Prestigium. So, which is crazy good. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. I was gonna wear it today, but I had some indoor settings to go to, and I was like, this is a little bit bold to go into these office settings. So that's why I went with Blue Noir Eau de Parfum. But man, this is a good one. Situational fragrance, but man, this is a stunner. You're showing out on people with this. Oud funk, leather, smoke, iris and violet, nice and powdery. It's resinous, it's dark, a little earthy. Man, this is a banger. God, it's so good. So good. One of the most impressive fragrances I picked up in this past year. We're in 2024 now. So we'll hang out for about another 15 minutes, and I'll take a little bit of a break before I go into my next live stream. I have not. Collecting mint fragrances at the moment. Hey, man, I go through that too where I'm focused on a certain type of fragrance. I totally get it. Totally get it. CH Cobalt, they have a Cobalt Elixir just got announced. It's an open gift, so I thought I'd get something else for myself if myself isn't capturing my attention. That's fair. I would check the Facebook groups. That's going to be your best bet to do swaps and trades, I would think. They got a bunch of groups for that. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, you could get it cheaper it hit discounters. Like I paid 70 something for a 60 ml 2 months ago or whatever it was. So I mean, it's hitting different discounters. It sells out pretty quick though. Fingers already itchy, hot to buy, but yep, 40th birthday in May, early birthday present. There you go. Myself is dope. Ross said it best. Myself reminds you of a lot of things, but you can't nail. Yeah, that's why I say this contradictory title for it, that it's generically unique. Because it's like people want to say it's generic and it smells like YSL Libra. And my wife's favorite fragrance is Libra, the original. They don't smell that close. I don't get what people are saying. A little bit, sure. The orange blossom's the same oil, but there's other things going on. So they're not the exact same fragrance. So it's like 50-50 on me agreeing with people on that. But it's one of those fragrances where it seems like it's a generic release when you first smell it. But tell me tell me what a bunch of other men's fragrances it smells like. Because the thing people go to, it smells just like YSL Libre. It's my wife's favorite fragrance. She's got like that much left in her bottle. She's wore it a ton. I've smelled it a ton. She's like hoarding that last little bit. I need to get her another bottle so she can go back to spraying it. You know, she doesn't spray it like crazy. She does like 5 sprays, but outside of that, which, like I said, I'm kind of 50-50 on agreeing with people because of the way the orange blossom smells. But what else? What other men's fragrance does it remind you of? And I feel like it's a reach, whatever you come up with. Or maybe I just haven't thought that yet if somebody's got something, you know. What's going on, Terrence? 540 in Aventus. What does the bottle look like? Well, when I'm get the green light to show you, you will see, sir. You will see. I don't think I can catch the member-only stream, but I hope I win something. Well, that's the thing. You don't have to be present to win. All members that are eligible for those certain tiers, yeah, absolutely. If you come up on one of those spins, you will win whatever. 40 in June here does sound like a great scent. Nishane Fan Your Flames. It's like a bad boy fragrance with a summer evening theme. I like that. The way the coconut comes across to me, it's almost like this crystallized sweet marshmallow smell. I know it's kind of strange, with an earthy tobacco cedar combo and a nice hit of booze. Fan Your Flames is a stunner. Smell that one. So it's a synthetic smell. It's a sweet, boozy leather, but out in the air, it smells really good. Up close, it smells cheap, but out in the air, it smells really, really good. It's a true bad boy fragrance. It's for a single guy. I've always said it's for guys on the prowl, guys that are out chasing women. That's a good fragrance for that. It's got that sweetness that attracts them, a little bit of a booziness if you're hitting the bars, kind of blends with that soft leather smell. It's good. It is good. In my oud era. There you go. Member stream. You won't be there, sir. You're not a member. Yeah, it's the member stream. I'm winning tonight. I feel it. You might. You've won one thing already, right? You've won a giveaway in the last couple of months. I'm pretty sure. Win another bottle of Black Prestigium, I'll be happy. I bet. I know you're a huge fan. Send it my way, Sally. So, I've never tried it. I know Justin's a fan of it. He didn't like it at first, but he ended up liking it at some point. I've talked to him about that one. That one kind of makes me a little nervous because I know it's super, super earthy. It's like a regal type of just old times kind of vetiver, you know what I mean? So I'm not nervous to smell it. I just have a feeling I'm really not going to like it. Could be wrong. I haven't given it a chance yet, but I have a feeling I won't. Favorite designer fragrance is awesome, to be honest. Alexandria Fragrance is a good dupe called A Private Man. So Enzo, you got gifted one of the $4.99 memberships. So all the $4.99 memberships aren't eligible for these giveaways. And no, it's Continental United States only for those tiers that are eligible for the giveaways. That's why it's, if you click join and look at those tiers, it says Continental United States eligibility only. Yeah, so unfortunately, you're not even eligible. You got one of those gifted memberships, which is the $4.99. So you're not eligible. You can come hang with us in the stream, but you're not eligible for giveaways. Fresh cut grass and earthy dirt, but in a perfume way. I like that description, but in a perfume way. Think of pulling the trigger on Jasada Ambassador. I think so. It performs great on me. Like I said, it smells almost identical to Sauvage plus mango. Citrus, peppered, metallic shower gel smell. Very much one and the same plus mango. And I very much get great performance out of it. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure it was clear, my man. Like I said, you're more than welcome to come hang with us. You know, that's one of the benefits of being the members. And you can kind of see how it goes and see if it's maybe something but since you're in Europe, that's the thing. I keep it to Continental United States only, which I'm sure limits the number of members that join, but it is what it is. When it comes to duties and all that good stuff internationally, it's just not worth the bullshit. Because look, in the event they break that bottle in shipping, my ass ain't buying another bottle and paying that shipping again. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want the headache for either one of us, me or the person on the other end, because that kind of stuff does happen. So that's why I just keep it to Continental United States. It's so much easier. Have the insurance on it here, you know, that covers the cost. So if I got to replace it, I can do what I got to do through the postal service. Very earthy for sure. That's my understanding. Arriving late, wearing Versace Pour-On. Good to see you, Ethan. Soul Patchouli so far, definitely worth getting, chat. I know you've been on me about it, Spencer. So you got to click the join button again, and I think you can upgrade from there. On the membership tab, I think you can upgrade from there too. I don't know. It's different when you're the channel that gets the memberships versus signing up to be a member. So I've never signed up to be a member, so I don't know. I would think maybe clicking the join tab. Maybe. I'm not sure. That's what I would think would be the quickest way, is clicking the join tab. Or which you're already joined, so I don't know what it looks like once you're already joined. Because like the join button, like literally right by subscribe and like and all that good stuff, and the channel name right below the screen. I've never even heard of that fragrance. Hackett Absolute. Today's signature rosé layered with Aurum. So for our anniversary, I was wearing Aurum and she was wearing rosé, and our waitress let us know how good our table smelled. So I can tell you the scent clouds meshing does smell good. I bet layered on one person, it is good. I'm not the layering type, as you know, but I bet that's a great combination. My wife said it's the best I've ever smelled. Glad to hear you had a pick me up and a great compliment for the wife. I hope today's a little bit better than yesterday, Raph. Black Anubis. Great fragrance from Sphinx. My kids are going to watch too because they're fans as well. Just don't have an account to sub. They feel like they're members now too. Well, hell yeah, Adam. More than welcome to come hang, man. Ambassador Intense worth the money at $80. Yeah, that's a better price than I paid. I paid $100. So it'll remind you of Sauvage Elixir, but as they dry, they go different ways. This one's more licorice and woods, I find. It's not as intensely warm and spicy. It's still warm and spicy, but not as intensely warm and spicy as Sauvage Elixir. I would say they're like 70% one and the same. Like there's a lot of similarities, but it's got its share of differences too. Not as nuclear performing. Still strong, but not a nuclear fragrance like Sauvage Elixir. Mainstream, Mosque Milano, Hemingway. I've heard good things about that one too. I think Justin's got that one. Just jumping in to touch base and say thank you for the heads up on Black Rose. Yes, sir, Jerry. Yes, sir. I hope you enjoy it. You'll see the option to change here. There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting us know. The join button is now See Perks. So when you click See Perks, what pops up? No worries. I mean, whatever you want to do, my man. I'm just glad you're here. Let's see. How's Hemingway? If you're on your phone, minimize this chat window and you'll see the bell and join next to it. There you go. Yeah, you got to get rid of the chat probably if you're on your phone. That makes sense. Salt and Vetiver Ross, it's not that challenging. And see, I thought the opposite. I thought it was probably a very challenging fragrance. So I was quite nervous about it. Got to get my fluid intake. I'm drinking a lot more water now. There's essential amino acids in here as well. Drinking just plain water all day is super boring. I'm working on liter number 3. This is 1 liter to the top line. Working on liter number 3. I have to drink 5 liters a day. I can't wait to start cutting. Sure, it's going to be brutal in its own right, but I'm tired of eating all the damn food. Bulking sucks. Bloated, full of food all the damn time. I'm wrong. I'm bigger. I'm stronger. I'm recovering faster. All the great stuff that comes with it. But it's such a chore to eat all that food. It is such a chore. I hate bulking. Maintenance or cutting. Maintenance or cutting. That's the way to go. Thinking of getting it. First layering I've done, and I'm quite pleased with the result. Thank you for the kind words, sir. Absolutely, my man. I've been there, and it's not a fun place. For those of you that don't know, it's not my place to share. He's shared before, so that's up to you guys. No EAAs, so it's more involved. Whereas branch chain amino acids is just the main 3. This is the main 3, and I think 6 other amino acids beyond leucine, lysine, and isoleucine. It's beyond those 3. So you get a little bit more out of it because BCAAs is kind of limited. Whereas with EAAs, you're getting more of a steady flow of more of the essential, hence why they're called essential amino acids. It's the main amino acids that you need from your proteins. So this way I have a steady flow in my bloodstream. I do 2 scoops. Well, this was 1 scoop per liter, basically. My intra workout, the thing I drink during my workout, has a scoop as well with my creatine and my pre-workout. This is just easier to carry around. I have that giant jug, but I got this one from Redcon 1 because it's 1 full liter and it fits in the side pocket of my backpack really well. Went up 300 calories, so you're bulking right now too. I don't even know what my calorie intake is. I know it's pretty high right now because everything's just measuring my food by the gram. Like literally. I still have a bite left. I just don't want the damn bite. This is 140 grams of jasmine rice, 170 grams of 97% lean ground turkey, 10 grams of coconut oil. I also had a full banana. And this is an hour and a half after I had 2 scoops of whey isolate and 50 grams of rice checks, which was my post-workout. Yeah, I get tired of eating. And then I got another round of this minus the coconut oil and the banana. No, another round with the banana, but minus the coconut oil. Then I have a meal with 170 grams of ground meat. I got 96% lean with 200 grams of Yukon Gold potato and 65 grams of broccoli. And then my last meal is 140 grams of sirloin with 100 grams of Yukon Gold potato. Like, I see what I'm saying? It's all measured by the gram. This is why you hire a coach, though. They hold you accountable and they dial the plan into what you need. I'm at 210 right now. Haven't really gotten much fatter. I've gotten some water. I'm thick right now for sure. Thick boy season, like I keep saying in my posts. It's thick boy season. But I'm strong and I've definitely put some muscle on. So I'm ready to get rid of this shit, cut down, and show the hard work. A little bit. Absolute Ventus is definitely fresher. I was the only person who's on my vetiver wavelength. Yeah, I did see that comment earlier. I dislike that note, but he and I like the same few vetivers. Yeah, and look, I've grown to appreciate it more and more this year. Earthier fragrances have spoken to me a bit more because you get tired of the same old, so you want to explore more. So I think that's why my palate continues to change from year to year. My sin of the day is Womo Sig. I'm guessing Womo Signature. Good to see you, sir. Ray of Sunshine. There you go. Noel, good to see you. Yesterday's sin of the day was Noir Extreme. Just recently bought a bunch of empty decants from Amazon. Might go to Neiman's to fill some of them with permission, of course. Curious about Narciso fragrances, but the vetiver, no, very easy going. Super. I have the EDT Extreme and then the EDP I'm wearing today. Not those. It's not that kind of vetiver, man. Fresh and woody. The EDT Extreme's got more of a smoky feel to it than this. This is super, super easy to wear. Though the Parfum is the most popular one, and it's definitely the most easy to wear. The Parfum's a powdery iris. It's not even the same DNA, really. It's a totally different fragrance in a Blue Noir bottle. I haven't tried the EDT. That's the only one I don't have. I have 3 of the 4. Easy to wear. Totally easy. This is the easiest one to wear. Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it, man. I like it. Since, like you said, we're on the same way, you'll totally like this. Very easy fragrance to wear. Call a video with Hugh Jackman. His shirtless scenes for Wolverine. He said he was miserable to get. So getting to that point, yes. But shaving off the first 15 or 20 pounds is fun. Because I'm probably going to drop about 30 pounds. Maybe even like 35 pounds when it's all said and done. Like, I'm sure I'm going to be on stage in the low 170s. Maybe even the high 160s. I don't know. My dad was in the 160s. We have similar frame. I'm 1 inch taller than he was, but I am bigger than him. I have more muscle on my frame than where he was before his last show in 2001. So I'll probably be like low 170s getting on stage. I would think. We'll see. It's going to be, I would say, anywhere from 167 to 173. Probably where I'll be show ready, I would think. Again, this is an assumption just based on where I'm at. But I've got a lot of water, and of course, I got my share of body fat to get rid of. But the first 15 to 20 pounds, I'm going to be excited to lose. It's the rest that's going to be an absolute fucking nightmare to get off. That's the part I've never done, is getting that kind of lean. I've never done that. I've never gotten that kind of lean. So that's where it's going to be brutal and a real mental challenge. It's more of a mental challenge than anything else. Doing cardio 2 different times a day and being in the sauna, and there's a certain point where you have to cut water. like literally cut your water intake even. Like it's watching sodium and potassium levels, and like it's very involved. But that's why you hire a coach. That's why you hire a professional. My coach is a IFBB pro who is results are in 2023 coach of the year in Louisiana. So 2 years running, she was coach of the year for the NPC in across multiple divisions in Louisiana. So I have the right coach. She gets results. So I just have to give her 110%. You give, which I'm doing. Give 110%, you get results. General So, oof, yeah, some good stuff. Yeah. Well, right now, yes, but I'll be pretty flat soon. Have you checked? Have you checked of Anon? I don't know what you're asking, sir. I really don't. So we're just hit about an hour. Got live streaming 28 minutes. We're going to shut it down here in just a second. Got to spam those emojis while I got them. Yeah, for sure. Noted. The amount of food those guys have to eat can make you sick. Oh, yeah, the Olympia is a different breed of human. Yeah. Grave of Fragrance, Paralunus of Black is. Absolutely love this scent. Lasts 12 plus hours. It's pretty monstrous on I get easy 10 hours too. It's pretty monstrous in longevity on me as well. Good to see you, Duncan. Glad to make the New Year's resolution stream. It's not, but sure, you can go ahead and add yours. I'm going to be less wasteful and eat foods past expiration dates. There you go. Go for it, my man. Go for it. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Maybe. It very well could be. I haven't heard anything. Woken up, had 1 Big Mac and 2 double cheeseburgers, large fries, large chocolate shake. I'm looking after my figure. Yeah, there you go. Got to have the Diet Coke with it. Happy New Year's to you as well. Scent of the day is COVID by Dua. It's their interpretation of Gucci Envy. Buy an apple pie to dip in the chocolate milkshake. There you go. So if you're on your phone, like he was saying, just drop the live stream menu, click the X, and then by the bell icons, probably where you could do it. I don't know. When it's time to rework my plan at the end of January, she's going to rework my meal plan, and we're going to change my training schedule too. Because right now, like my hamstrings are a weak point, my mid back was a weak point, so she's got me doing those twice a week. I do calves twice a week, which my calves aren't a weak point, but my hamstrings are. Like today, I did back and hamstrings. And then tomorrow, I've got chest and is it just chest? No. Pretty sure it's chest and arms. Yeah, chest and arms. And then off Wednesday, which I'm going to do abs and cardio. I did abs today. I got to do abs 3 times a week, 200 calories on the elliptical 5 times a week. And then Thursday, I have legs. Heavy quad focus, but also hamstrings and calves. Then I have chest and back. Yes. Chest and back on Friday, and then delts and arms on Saturday, and then Sunday's an off day. So that's my current training regimen, and it's going to change. Everything's going to change when we go into a cut February 1st. Because 16 weeks starting February 1st. The show is June 1st. Oh, I'm sure. Getting super lean is all of that to deal with. But I don't worry too much about the libido issue. That's where being enhanced comes in. I'd be happy to send you a decan of Midnight Hour. I appreciate the offer, but I know I'm going to get it at some point, so there's really no reason. Thank you, though, for the kind offer. I'm not sure. Universal Carbon with Ambroxan layered on top. Clean fragrance for New Year. I don't know. I haven't heard anything specific. I use by dates. No, we do everything through WhatsApp and email and IG, and we've done a few video calls. It's not something that you have to do because she does everything by weight and visual. That's why we don't do calories and stuff like that. Like I'm sure if I was to look at the macros and the calories for my meals, I'd be kind of surprised because I've never put it all in just to see what the calories and the macros equate to. I'm just trusting in the coach that I'm paying for that gets results, that I know she's great. She's great at what she does. She's who my friends use too, that I'm getting on stage with in June. And so I'm just following the advice and not trying to be, you know, because look, I've got my share of knowledge on the situation. I've been around bodybuilding most of my life, but I'm going into this as a coachable sponge. I don't know anything better than her, and I'm just doing as I'm advised to the best of my ability. That's the way to go into something like this. Now, do I add a little bit of volume to her regimen on certain exercises? I do. Because if I have more to give, I'm going to give a little more, you know. You don't want to leave anything in the tank. But with the level of intensity that I've ramped my workouts up to, I can't have the kind of volume I had before when I was doing the bro split. I just can't. It's too much on my body at that point. Everything's kind of dialed into the sweet spot right now. So we got 30 more days of this, and then she's going to change everything. She's going to rework a totally different plan. We check in on Tuesdays, new photos, fasted in the morning. Yeah, it's before I have anything. Fasted in the morning, because that's how you really look when you're fasted in the morning. No pump, no nothing, no calories in you, anything. And we adjust. We have conversations over the next 2 days and adjust anything that needs to be adjusted. And yeah, it's been great so far. Saltgrass, great wood. Just had brisket burger. Bringing in the new year. Hey, saltgrass is great. I love saltgrass. Their salads, their Caesar salads are better than everyone else's. I don't care what anybody says. I get a Caesar salad every time I go there. Got to get the filet, though. Their fillets are delicious. Bodybuilding program about 2 weeks in, and I'm loving it, but man, it's hard. I spend 2 hours per day in the gym, but got to look wedding ready. You got a wedding coming up. But hold on to it after the wedding, man. Don't get away from it. Eat a Ninja Turtle cereal from 91. Wow. Let's get some juice and get big. I'm on test. I've been on test for a couple of years, man. And just comments like that crack me up, because it's not just to get on some juice and get big, because you still have to have the lifestyle change, the time, the effort, and the nutrition. You don't just shoot steroids and get big. It doesn't work like that. That kind of stuff cracks me up. I know you're joking, but that's like, it doesn't work that way. It's not a magic fix. You still have to work your ass off. Never tried it. I think it's discontinued. So guys, I need to shut it down because we got another live stream starting in 21 minutes. So I need to shut it down. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. All of you members that want to join in the stream, we're going to be doing the giveaways here in 21 minutes. So I'm going to go use the restroom momentarily, drink my drink a little bit more, and set the wheel up, the 2 wheels, and get ready. So I will see you members here in just a little bit on the members only live stream for December. And I hope you guys have a great start to 2024. We will be back tomorrow with some more fragrances to talk about. I have several things that have come in that I'm not sure exactly which ones we're going to go with. I have a fragrance haul video I'm going to record as well. So a lot of cool stuff coming, content coming, new annual videos and so on that need to be revamped and everything. So just a new year on content, new year in fragrance, new releases coming. And the ones that excite me, I will definitely get them. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure to like the stream on your way out. Y'all have a good one.